Hi everyone, I'm Saipriya, a senior cloud engineer from the innovation team. Today, we'll talk about leveraging Oracle Content Management's REST APIs. Here's the agenda. Firstly, I'll give you an overview about Oracle Content Management and then show you how you can call the OCM REST endpoints from Postman. The goal for this demonstration is to help you get more familiar with using these APIs outside of OCM. Oracle Content Management is a multi-channel intelligent content platform that offers a robust content management system capabilities on an API-friendly platform. It provides effective collaborations for contributors, digital agencies, content marketers, and users, helping them to work more efficiently within and across the teams. It is able to streamline content creation with flagging, approval, and publishing workflows. Taxonomy is nothing but it is a hierarchy of categories to organize the content. In the Oracle Content Management, it provides the taxonomy-driven recommendations. The content stored within the Universal Asset Hub has the content infused with AI and ML. It provides smart tagging with AI-enhanced image and video recognition and natural language processing for text to automatically tag assets in real time. It also suggests the categories with smart classification. For smart search, it uses suggested keywords and visual search and category filters. Smart authoring helps you to prescribe the digital assets to content creators as they create the content. The Universal Asset Hub contains custom connectors which will help you to import the digital assets on demand from desktop or from any of the cloud repositories like Google Drive, YouTube, or Unsplash. It also contains extensible translation tooling for you to translate the assets inline or connect to leading translation platform like Lingotech. It also uses the enterprise integration across CX. It will help you to easily ingest enterprise content such as forms, purchase orders, contracts, receipts, or invoices. With the help of the optical character recognition, scanned content can be converted easily to a fully indexable and searchable PDFs that gets stored within the business asset repositories. It also provides omni-channel delivery. You can create the content once and publish it onto multiple channels such as web, mobile, digital assistant applications, and also using the REST API services for the content delivery. You can also quickly create sites and web pages from pre-built and customizable templates with minimal IT assistance. Finally, you can publish it to different audiences. Now, let's learn how you can leverage OCM REST APIs within Postman. From the OCI console, navigate to Developer Services and then to Instances under Content Management. Open the instance which you already created. Copy the URL of the OCM instance. I have already created variables for IDCS username and password. We will also create variable for OCM URL which we just copied. I'm going to reuse these variables for all the REST API calls within this demonstration. Firstly, let's take a look at REST APIs for documents. From the Oracle Content Management console, navigate to Documents tab and select the file which you want the information for. Copy the file ID and switch to Postman and save the request under your collection. Review the OCM APIs documentation to use the APIs. Paste the file ID which you just copied. For authorization, you can use either basic authentication or OAuth. Here, for this demonstration, I'm going to use basic auth and add my username and password variables. Now I hit the send button to get the file information. Now, let's see how you can download the file. Pick the file which you wish to download and switch to Postman. Create a new request and add the API for downloading the file. Copy the file ID from the console. Select the basic authentication under Authorization tab. Now, add the headers. Content type as application/octet stream and X requested with as XML HTTP request. Hit the send button. You are now able to download the file. Let's work on getting the folder information. Copy the folder ID from the console and add it to the API. Select the authentication as basic auth and hit the send button. you'll notice the folder information. For moving a folder, we will create a post request. In this demonstration, we are using the same folder ID as before and move it to a different destination folder. Update the API. Add the authorization as basic auth. Headers as content type application/JSON and X requested with as XML HTTP request. We will now add a destination folder ID to the body and hit the send button. Switch back to the console to notice the change. Now let's look into how you can leverage REST APIs for digital assets. On the OCM console, we notice that there are 3 repositories. We will use the API to see if we get the same information, for which we can add the basic authentication for the GET request and hit the send button. We will now notice that all the 3 repositories can be seen in the JSON response. Finally, we are going to test creating a digital asset. Add the API for creating an asset. Add the basic authentication and headers. The content type should be multi-part form data. And X requested with is XML HTTP request. In the body, select the form data. Now, add the key as file and upload the file in the value section. The item will contain the JSON data. Let's update the file name, description. The slug can be any unique user-defined name, and repository ID needs to be copied from the console. Update the method as post and hit the send button. You will get a 201 created JSON response. And also, the digital asset gets created in the asset repository.